Nestled in the heart of Omaha, Nebraska, sits a home that, at first glance, seems utterly unremarkable. With its modest facade, white picket fence, and quiet suburban charm, it could easily belong to any middle-class American family. But this house, purchased in 1958 for just $31,500, is home to one of the richest individuals on the planet, Warren Buffett. Known as the Oracle of Omaha, Buffett's net worth hovers in the tens of billions, a fortune that could buy sprawling estates, private islands, or even entire towns. And yet, he has chosen to stay rooted in this unassuming home for over 6 decades. To outsiders, it might seem perplexing, even eccentric. Why would someone with virtually limitless resources live so modestly? But for Buffett, the answer is simple. It's about values, not wealth. This house, and the philosophy it represents, offers a glimpse into the mind of a man who has redefined success not through extravagance, but through discipline, humility, and a focus on what truly matters. Buffett's relationship with money is unlike that of most billionaires. While many of his peers flaunt their wealth with mansions, yachts, and luxury cars, Buffett has always championed simplicity. His Omaha home is a testament to this mindset. Spanning a comfortable but unremarkable 6,500 square feet, the house has seen minimal upgrades over the years. It lacks the gilded gates or sprawling grounds you might associate with someone of his stature. Instead, it remains as it was, a place to live, not to showcase. For Buffett, this home isn't just a shelter. It's a symbol of his core belief that happiness and fulfillment don't come from material possessions, but from meaningful work, relationships, and a life well lived. In interviews, he has often remarked that he has everything he needs right there in Omaha, and no mansion or luxury estate could make him happier. The decision to remain in this home isn't just a quirk of personality. It's deeply tied to Buffett's investment philosophy. Known for his disciplined approach to value investing, Buffett has built his empire by focusing on long-term gains rather than short-term pleasures. This philosophy extends to his personal life. Why spend millions on a new house when the one you have suits your needs perfectly? It's a question that reflects his broader view of wealth, not as a means to indulge, but as a tool to achieve security, freedom, and impact. His modest lifestyle serves as a living example of this principle, a reminder that even the wealthiest among us can choose simplicity over excess. Buffett's lifestyle choices also extend to his daily habits. Unlike many billionaires who enjoy extravagant meals prepared by private chefs, Buffett is known for his down-to-earth diet. He's famously fond of McDonald's breakfast sandwiches, Coca-Cola, and dilly bars from Dairy Queen, a company he happens to own. This unpretentious approach to food mirrors his approach to life: straightforward, practical, and focused on what brings genuine satisfaction. It's this authenticity that has endeared him to millions of admirers around the world. Buffett's frugality is not an act. It's a deeply ingrained part of who he is, a quality that makes him relatable despite his extraordinary wealth. But Buffett's modest living philosophy goes beyond personal choices. It's also a statement about values. In a world where wealth is often equated with success, Buffett stands as a counterexample. For him, success isn't measured by the size of your house or the number of cars in your garage. It's about the quality of your decisions and the legacy you leave behind. This philosophy is evident in his approach to philanthropy. Buffett has pledged to give away the majority of his fortune through the Giving Pledge, a commitment he shares with his close friend Bill Gates. While his peers might donate lavishly to build museums or have their names etched on hospital wings, Buffett's giving is rooted in practicality. His donations aim to create systemic change, funding initiatives that address global challenges like poverty, education, and healthcare. The story of Buffett's home and his modest lifestyle isn't just about frugality. It's about a mindset that prioritizes long-term fulfillment over fleeting indulgence. By choosing to live in the same house for over 60 years, Buffett sends a powerful message. Happiness doesn't come from chasing more. It comes from appreciating what you have and using your resources wisely. It's a lesson that resonates far beyond Omaha, inspiring people from all walks of life to rethink their relationship with money and success. As we explore Buffett's life and philosophy further, we'll uncover how his choices have shaped not only his personal happiness, but also his incredible financial success. Warren Buffett's modest home in Omaha might be the centerpiece of his unassuming lifestyle, but it is far from the only example of his philosophy in action. While many billionaires choose to live behind layers of gated mansions and secluded compounds, Buffett walks the streets of his neighborhood like any regular resident. It's not uncommon for locals to spot him at his favorite diner, enjoying a simple breakfast with a newspaper in hand, or attending a community event with little fanfare. This down-to-earth approach has made him not just a billionaire but a beloved figure in Omaha, a man whose authenticity transcends his immense fortune. And yet, for all his simplicity, Buffett's choices are anything but ordinary. They are a deliberate rejection of the extravagance that so often defines the lifestyles of the ultra-wealthy, a statement of values that continues to spark curiosity and admiration. Buffett's commitment to his modest lifestyle extends to the way he runs his business empire. As the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, a conglomerate worth hundreds of billions of dollars, he could easily operate out of a sleek high-rise in Manhattan or Silicon Valley. Instead, Buffett works from a humble office in Omaha, decorated with little more than a cluttered desk and walls covered with family photos and newspaper clippings. This office, like his home, is a reflection of his belief in efficiency and focus. He often says that avoiding distractions has been one of the keys to his success, and his Omaha office provides exactly that, a quiet, no-frills environment where he can concentrate on what truly matters. In a world obsessed with appearances, Buffett's disregard for opulence is a refreshing reminder that substance always trumps style. Buffett's philosophy of modest living is rooted in lessons he learned early in life. Born in 1930 during the Great Depression, he grew up in a household where frugality was a necessity, not a choice. His father, a stockbroker and future congressman, taught him the value of saving and investing, lessons that would shape his financial strategies for decades to come. Even as Buffett's wealth grew exponentially, these early lessons remained a guiding force in his life. He often shares anecdotes about his childhood, like how he delivered newspapers as a teenager and saved every penny he earned. These stories aren't just charming, they're foundational to understanding Buffett's mindset. To him, every dollar is a potential investment, a seed that, if planted wisely, can grow into something far greater. One of the most striking aspects of Buffett's modest lifestyle is the contrast it creates with his extraordinary wealth. While his net worth allows him to buy anything he could possibly desire, Buffett remains steadfast in his belief that happiness doesn't come from material possessions. He has often remarked that his life wouldn't be any more fulfilling if he owned multiple homes or luxury yachts. In fact, he considers such extravagances to be distractions from the things that truly bring joy: spending time with loved ones, pursuing meaningful work, and giving back to society. It's a perspective that challenges the conventional wisdom of wealth as a gateway to endless indulgence. For Buffett, wealth is not an end in itself, but a means to live a life of purpose and impact. This philosophy is perhaps most evident in the way Buffett approaches spending. While many billionaires are known for their lavish purchases, Buffett's spending habits are remarkably restrained. He drives a modest car, eats at simple restaurants, and avoids the trappings of luxury that so often define the lives of the rich and famous. Even his personal interests reflect his unassuming nature. An avid bridge player, Buffett spends hours playing the card game with friends, including fellow billionaire Bill Gates. For Buffett, these moments of connection and camaraderie are far more valuable than any extravagant pastime. They are a reminder that life's greatest pleasures often come from the simplest experiences. Yet, Buffett's modesty is not without its critics. Some argue that his unassuming lifestyle is a carefully cultivated image, designed to endear him to the public and mask the immense power and influence he wields. Others point out that while Buffett may live simply, his business decisions often have far-reaching consequences, affecting millions of people around the world. These critiques, while valid, do little to diminish the admiration many feel for Buffett's choices. In a world where wealth is often flaunted as a symbol of success, Buffett's humility stands out as a powerful counter-narrative. Buffett's modest living philosophy also has a profound impact on his approach to philanthropy. Unlike many billionaires who focus on building monuments to their legacy, Buffett is committed to giving away the majority of his fortune in a way that creates lasting change. Through the Giving Pledge, which he co-founded with Bill Gates, Buffett has pledged to donate more than 99% of his wealth to causes that address some of the world's most pressing challenges. This commitment is a natural extension of his belief in value. Not just financial value, but the value of making a meaningful difference in the world. For Buffett, giving is not about recognition or accolades. It's about creating a better future for generations to come. As we delve deeper into Buffett's life, it becomes clear that his modest lifestyle is not a quirk or an act. It's a deliberate choice rooted in his values and worldview. It's a choice that challenges us to rethink our own relationship with money and success. Do we measure our worth by what we own, or by the impact we have on the world? For Buffett, the answer is clear. His modest home in Omaha is more than just a place to live. It's a symbol of his belief that happiness comes not from wealth, but from a life lived with purpose and integrity. As we approach the final chapter in Warren Buffett's story of modesty and wealth, the true essence of his philosophy begins to crystallize. His home in Omaha, his simple lifestyle, and his unwavering commitment to humility are not just quirks of personality. They are deliberate choices that reflect a deeper understanding of what it means to live a fulfilling life. For Buffett, the key to happiness is not in chasing material wealth, but in cultivating values that endure: discipline, gratitude, and a focus on the long term. It's a philosophy that has not only shaped his own life, but has also inspired countless others to rethink their approach to money and success. But what makes Buffett's story so compelling isn't just the choices he's made. It's the lessons those choices offer to the rest of us. One of the most striking aspects of Buffett's life is how his modesty stands in sharp contrast to the immense power he wields. As the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, Buffett oversees a portfolio of companies that touch nearly every corner of the global economy, from insurance and energy to railroads and technology. Despite this, he remains accessible and unpretentious, often meeting with aspiring investors and young entrepreneurs to share his wisdom. These encounters, while brief, often leave a lasting impression. Many describe Buffett as someone who genuinely cares about helping others succeed, a man whose advice is as grounded as the life he leads. For those fortunate enough to learn from him, Buffett's message is clear: Success is not about accumulating more, but about finding joy in what you do and using your resources to make a difference. This philosophy is perhaps most evident in Buffett's approach to his legacy. Unlike many billionaires who focus on building monuments to their achievements, Buffett's legacy is rooted in his commitment to giving back. Through the Giving Pledge, he has promised to donate more than 99% of his wealth to causes that address some of the world's most pressing challenges. Yet, even in his philanthropy, Buffett's modesty shines through. He prefers to work behind the scenes, letting the impact of his donations speak for itself rather than seeking recognition or accolades. For Buffett, giving is not about building a legacy, it's about creating opportunities for others to succeed. As we reflect on Buffett's life, one question lingers: what can we learn from his choices? The answer lies not in trying to emulate his wealth, but in adopting his mindset. Buffett's story is a powerful reminder that true success is not measured by the size of your bank account, but by the quality of your decisions and the impact you have on others. It's a lesson that resonates far beyond the world of investing, challenging us to rethink our priorities and focus on what truly matters. Whether it's living within your means, finding joy in simple pleasures, or using your resources to help others, Buffett's philosophy offers a blueprint for a life well lived. But perhaps the most profound lesson from Buffett's life is his belief in the power of long-term thinking. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, Buffett's focus on patience and discipline is a refreshing counterpoint. He often says that the best investment you can make is in yourself, whether it's through education, building relationships, or developing skills that will serve you for a lifetime. It's advice that applies not just to investing but to every aspect of life, encouraging us to look beyond the short term and focus on the bigger picture. Warren Buffett's modest living philosophy is more than just a personal choice. It's a statement of values that challenges us to rethink our relationship with money and success. His story is a testament to the idea that happiness doesn't come from chasing more, but from appreciating what you have and using it wisely. As we close the chapter on Buffett's life, one thing is clear. His legacy is not just his wealth, but the lessons he leaves behind. And while most of us may never achieve his level of financial success, we can all strive to live with the same integrity, humility, and purpose. If this story has inspired you to think differently about wealth and success, don't stop here. The lives of billionaires like Warren Buffett offer countless lessons on how to navigate the complexities of money, ambition, and happiness. Subscribe to our channel and join us as we explore more fascinating stories of the world's wealthiest individuals. From their habits and philosophies to their secrets and legacies, there's so much more to uncover. What's the next lesson you'll learn? Hit that subscribe button and let's continue this journey together.